When you understand that the entire cosmos is but a vibration, you begin to comprehend that by altering your own frequency, you alter your entire experience of existence. Sri Aurobindo, Indian philosopher and yogi. The universe vibrates. Every atom, every cell, every thought pulses with energy at specific frequencies. You are not merely experiencing this cosmic symphony. You are an active instrument within it. Your energetic signature, your vibration, shapes your entire reality, determining what you attract, how you feel, and how you perceive the world around you. The Upanishads, sacred texts dating back to the 8th century before the Common Era, contain remarkable knowledge about human consciousness and energy. These texts weren't merely philosophical musings. They were practical guides to elevating one's being to higher states of awareness. The rishis who composed these texts understood something modern quantum physics is only beginning to confirm. Everything in existence is fundamentally energy vibrating at different frequencies. According to Vedic wisdom, your vibrational state isn't fixed. It can be consciously elevated through specific practices that have been refined over thousands of years. These aren't mystical secrets reserved for ascetics in Himalayan caves. They are practical tools anyone can apply in daily life to transform their energetic signature. The ancient concept of prana, life force energy, lies at the heart of this understanding. The Chandogya Upanishad describes prana as the subtle energy that animates all life, flowing through invisible channels called nadas. When this energy flows freely, your vibration naturally rises. When it becomes blocked or stagnant, your vibration lowers, manifesting as fatigue, negative emotions, or a sense of disconnection. What makes this ancient science so powerful is its recognition that consciousness and energy are inseparable. The Taittiriya Upanishad speaks of 5 koshas or sheaths of being: physical, energetic, mental, wisdom, and bliss bodies. Each layer influences the others, creating your overall vibrational signature. By working with any of these layers, you can elevate your entire being. The Vedic understanding of vibration extends beyond individual experience. The concept of spanda, the primordial vibration or pulsation of consciousness, suggests that the entire universe is in a constant state of vibration. By aligning your personal vibration with higher cosmic frequencies, you create resonance with more positive experiences and states of being. This isn't merely spiritual theory. Modern research increasingly supports the idea that our thoughts, emotions, and physical practices create measurable changes in our energetic field. Heart rate variability, brainwave patterns, and even cellular activity respond to shifts in consciousness. Scientific validation of what the ancient rishis understood through direct experience. As we explore these time-tested practices, remember that the wisdom of the Upanishads wasn't meant to be merely intellectual knowledge. It was designed as experiential wisdom, to be lived, practiced, and embodied. The ancient seers would ask, why merely read about nectar when you can taste it yourself? What if these ancient techniques could transform your energy in minutes rather than years of practice? What if the key to instantly elevating your vibration has been hiding in plain sight for millennia? The Chandogya Upanishad states, "As is your breath, so is your mind. Control the breath, and you control the mind." This profound insight reveals one of the most powerful tools for instantly elevating your vibration: pranayama, the ancient science of breath control. In Vedic understanding, breath is far more than a biological function. It is the visible manifestation of prana, the vital life force that sustains all existence. When you consciously work with your breath, you directly influence your energetic state, creating immediate shifts in your vibration. The word pranayama itself reveals its transformative power. Prana meaning life force and ayama meaning extension or expansion. Through specific breathing techniques, you literally expand your life force, raising your energetic frequency in the process. One of the most effective pranayama practices for instantly elevating your vibration is Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. This technique balances the Ida and Pingala nadis, the lunar and solar energy channels described in ancient texts. When these channels are balanced, your entire energetic system harmonizes, creating a state of centered alertness and elevated awareness. To practice Nadi Shodhana, sit comfortably with your spine erect. Close your right nostril with your right thumb and inhale slowly through your left nostril. At the peak of inhalation, close your left nostril with your ring finger, release your thumb, and exhale through your right nostril. Then inhale through the right nostril, close it, and exhale through the left. This completes one round. Continue for at least 5 minutes, allowing your breath to become slower and deeper with each cycle. The effects of this practice can be felt almost immediately. Mental clarity increases, emotional turbulence settles, and a subtle vibration of peace begins to permeate your being. The Upanishads describe this state as prasannata, a luminous tranquility that naturally elevates your energetic signature. Another powerful pranayama technique is Ujjayi breath, often called victorious breath, or ocean breath. Titin, this practice creates a gentle restriction in the throat, producing a soft oceanic sound as you breathe. The Hatha Yoga Pradipika, a later text building on Upanishadic wisdom, states that Ujjayi breath removes phlegm and increases the digestive fire, referring to its ability to clear energetic blockages and amplify your vital force. To practice Ujjayi, breathe slowly through your nose while slightly contracting the back of your throat, as if you were fogging a mirror with your breath. The sound should be audible to you, but not to someone sitting nearby. This breath naturally slows your respiratory rate, activates the parasympathetic nervous system, and creates a meditative state that elevates your vibration. The Brihadaranyaka Upanishad teaches that you become what you meditate on. When you practice pranayama, you're essentially meditating on prana itself, pure life force energy. This creates a powerful resonance that naturally elevates your vibration to match this higher frequency. Modern science confirms what the ancient rishis knew through direct experience. Slow, conscious breathing triggers the relaxation response, reduces stress hormones, increases heart rate variability, and activates brain regions associated with higher states of consciousness. These physiological changes create the perfect conditions for a vibrational shift. What makes pranayama so remarkable is its accessibility. No special equipment is needed, no particular location is required, and the effects can be felt within minutes. Even in the midst of challenging circumstances, your breath remains a powerful tool for transformation. Always available, always potent. Have you ever noticed how your breath changes with your emotional state? When anxious, your breath becomes shallow and rapid. When peaceful, it naturally slows and deepens. By consciously changing your breath pattern, you can reverse engineer your emotional and energetic state, creating an upward spiral of elevated vibration. What ancient breath practice will you incorporate into your daily routine to instantly transform your energetic signature? In the beginning was Prajapati. With him was the Vak, and the Vak was truly the supreme Brahman. This profound statement from the Rig Veda reveals the power of sound as a creative force in the universe. According to Vedic wisdom, sound isn't merely a physical phenomenon, it's a fundamental creative principle that shapes reality itself. The ancient rishis developed a sophisticated science of sacred sound called mantra. The word mantra comes from two Sanskrit roots, man meaning mind and tra meaning tool or instrument. Mantras are literally tools for the mind, sonic formulas that, when properly intoned, create specific vibrational effects in your consciousness. The Mandukya Upanishad explores the power of the primordial sound Om, describing it as the essence of all existence. The whole world is the syllable Om. When you chant Om, you're not merely making a pleasant sound. You're aligning your personal vibration with the fundamental frequency of the cosmos. This creates an immediate elevation in your energetic state. To experience this, sit comfortably and take a few deep breaths. Then, with your eyes closed, chant Om, allowing the sound to resonate through your entire being. Notice how the vibration begins in your belly, rises through your chest, and finally resonates in your head. This physical sensation is the tangible experience of your vibration literally rising through your body. Beyond Om, the Vedic tradition offers numerous mantras designed to create specific vibrational effects. The Gayatri mantra, revered as one of the most powerful, invokes the illuminating quality of the sun, not just as a physical light, but as the light of higher consciousness. Regular recitation of this mantra is said to purify the mind and elevate one's vibration to a state of clarity and wisdom. Another powerful mantra is Soham, which translates to I am that. This mantra naturally synchronizes with your breath. So, on the inhalation, hum on the exhalation. With each breath cycle, you affirm your connection to the infinite consciousness, dissolving the illusory boundaries that keep your vibration limited to smaller concerns. The science of mantra isn't based on blind faith or superstition. The Upanishads explain that specific sound vibrations affect specific energy centers in the subtle body. Modern research in cymatics, the study of visible sound vibration, shows that different sounds create different geometric patterns in physical matter. If sound can reorganize particles of sand on a metal plate, imagine what it can do to the subtle energy of your consciousness. What makes mantras particularly effective for instantly elevating your vibration is their dual nature. They work simultaneously on your conscious and subconscious mind. The meaning of the mantra engages your conscious awareness, while the sound vibration directly affects your energetic body, bypassing the analytical mind altogether. The Chandogya Upanishad contains a beautiful teaching about the relationship between sound and consciousness. As a spider moves along the thread, as small sparks come forth from fire, even so from this self come forth all breaths, all worlds, all divinities, all beings. This metaphor suggests that all creation emerges from vibration, like sparks from a flame. By consciously working with sacred sound, you participate in this creative process, generating higher vibrational states within your own being. To incorporate mantra into your daily life, choose one that resonates with you. It could be a traditional Sanskrit mantra or simply a meaningful phrase that elevates your consciousness. Repeat it silently during your commute, while waiting in line, or whenever you notice your vibration dropping. The consistent use of mantra creates new neural pathways and energetic patterns that support a higher baseline vibration. Have you experienced the transformative power of sacred sound? What mantra might serve as your personal tuning fork, instantly realigning your energy to a higher frequency? As a man thinks, so he becomes. This simple yet profound statement from the Chandogya Upanishad reveals the intimate connection between thought and vibration. Your mind is constantly broadcasting a signal through your thoughts, and this signal forms the foundation of your vibrational state. The ancient Vedic tradition recognized the transformative power of focused attention through two key practices, dharana and dhyana. These weren't viewed as merely relaxation techniques, but as sophisticated methods for elevating consciousness to higher states of vibration. Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, building on Upanishadic wisdom, describes dharana as binding consciousness to a single point. This one-pointed focus creates a powerful coherence in your mental energy. Rather than dissipating your attention across countless thoughts, dharana consolidates your mental power, naturally elevating your vibrational frequency. To practice dharana, choose a single focus point. It could be your breath, a candle flame, or even a mental image of something inspiring. Gently bring your attention to this point. And when the mind wanders, as it inevitably will, simply return to your chosen focus. Even 5 minutes of this practice can create a noticeable shift in your energetic state. The Katha Upanishad uses a powerful metaphor to describe the transformative effect of focused attention. Know the self as the lord of the chariot, the body as the chariot itself, the intellect as the charioteer, and the mind as the reins. Through dharana, you take hold of these reins, directing your mind's energy toward higher vibrations rather than being pulled in countless directions. From the foundation of dharana naturally emerges dhyana, meditation. While dharana involves effort to maintain focus, dhyana is characterized by effortless awareness, a state where attention flows uninterrupted like oil poured from one vessel to another. In this state, your vibration naturally elevates as the fluctuations of the mind settle. The Mandukya Upanishad describes 4 states of consciousness: waking, dreaming, deep sleep, and turiya, the transcendent 4th state. Through meditation, you access this 4th state, which exists beyond the limitations of ordinary awareness. This isn't an escape from reality, but an expansion into a more fundamental level of existence, where your vibration naturally aligns with higher frequencies. Modern neuroscience confirms the transformative effects of meditation on brain function. Regular practice increases gamma wave activity associated with states of insight and peak performance. It strengthens connections in the prefrontal cortex related to attention and emotional regulation. These neurological changes create the physical basis for a higher vibrational state. What makes dharana and dhyana so powerful for elevating your vibration is their cumulative effect. Each session creates subtle shifts in your consciousness that, over time, establish new baseline patterns. Yet even a single focused meditation can produce an immediate vibrational shift, especially when you're feeling scattered or overwhelmed. The Brihadaranyaka Upanishad offers a beautiful instruction for meditation. Lead me from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. This isn't merely poetic language. It's a precise description of the vibrational shift that occurs through meditation, moving from lower frequencies of illusion and limitation to higher frequencies of clarity and expansion. A simple but powerful meditation practice from the Vedic tradition involves mentally repeating the question, "Who am I?" with each inhalation, and then resting in silent awareness with each exhalation. This self-inquiry naturally elevates your vibration by shifting attention from surface identity to deeper levels of being. Another approach is to meditate on the heart center, which the Upanishads describe as the seat of consciousness. By bringing gentle attention to the middle of your chest, you activate what modern researchers call the heart-brain connection, creating coherence between your physical, emotional, and mental energies. What would change in your life if you dedicated just 10 minutes each day to elevating your vibration through focused meditation? How might this simple practice transform your experience of challenges and opportunities? The self is known in essence through 3 means: hearing the teachings, reflecting upon them, and meditating upon their meaning. This guidance from the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad reveals an often overlooked aspect of vibrational elevation, the power of community and service. The ancient rishis understood that spiritual growth wasn't meant to be a solitary pursuit, but a shared journey supported by Sangha and expressed through Siva. The Vedic tradition recognizes that your vibration doesn't exist in isolation. You are constantly influenced by and influencing the collective field of consciousness around you. This understanding leads to two powerful practices for instantly elevating your vibration: surrounding yourself with high-vibration influences and engaging in acts of selfless service. The Isha Upanishad teaches, "The universe is permeated by the divine. Rejoice in giving up. Do not covet what belongs to others." This profound instruction points to the liberating power of generosity and service. When you give without expectation of return, you align with the natural flow of abundance in the universe, instantly elevating your vibrational state. Siva, or selfless service, creates an immediate shift in your energy by expanding your awareness beyond personal concerns. The Bhagavad Gita, which elaborates on Upanishadic wisdom, describes karma yoga, the path of selfless action, as a direct route to higher consciousness. When you serve others without attachment to results, you transcend the limited ego self and access more expansive states of being. This doesn't require grand gestures. Simple acts of kindness create ripples of positive energy that elevate not only your vibration, but the collective field as well. Offering a genuine compliment, listening fully to someone who needs to be heard, or sharing your skills to help another. These seemingly small actions carry profound vibrational impact. Equally important is the company you keep. The Chandogya Upanishad states, "As is one's company, so is one's mind." This ancient wisdom acknowledges the profound impact of Sangha, the community or association that surrounds you. By consciously choosing to spend time with people who embody qualities you wish to cultivate, you naturally elevate your own vibration through resonance. The concept of satsang, gathering in truth, is central to Vedic practice. When you participate in uplifting conversations, study wisdom teachings together, or simply share space with others on a path of conscious evolution, your individual vibration is supported and amplified by the collective field. This principle extends beyond human relationships to include all influences in your environment. The media you consume, the spaces you inhabit, even the food you eat, all carry vibrational qualities that affect your energetic state. The ancient practice of creating a sacred space or altar in your home recognizes this truth, providing a physical location deliberately infused with elevating energies. Modern research in social neuroscience confirms what the rishis knew through direct experience. We are neurologically wired for connection. Studies on mirror neurons show that our brains literally synchronize with those around us. This biological resonance underlies the Vedic understanding that Sangha creates a field of support for vibrational elevation. The Upanishads also teach about the 5 koshas, or sheaths of being, with the Annamaya kosha as our physical body. The ancient texts are explicit about how the quality of food affects consciousness. Sattvic foods, those that are fresh, natural, and prepared with positive intention, support a higher vibrational state. This isn't merely about nutrition, but about the subtle energy contained in everything you consume. A powerful practice from this tradition is to create a small altar in your home with objects that inspire and elevate you. Before eating, offer gratitude for your food, transforming the act of nourishment into a sacred practice that elevates your vibration. Similarly, before beginning your day, spend a few moments in your sacred space, setting an intention to maintain an elevated state regardless of external circumstances. The Mundaka Upanishad uses the metaphor of 2 birds sitting on the same tree. one eating the fruits, the other simply watching. This represents the dual nature of consciousness, both engaged in experience and witnessing from a higher perspective. Through seva and sangha, you learn to maintain this witness awareness even while fully participating in life, allowing you to maintain an elevated vibration regardless of circumstances. What high vibration community might support your spiritual growth? What simple act of service could you offer today to instantly shift your energetic signature? That which is the finest essence. This whole world has that as its soul. That is reality. That is the self. That thou art. This profound statement from the Chandogya Upanishad points to the ultimate truth about vibration. At your core, you are already one with the highest frequency of consciousness. The practices we've explored aren't creating something new, but revealing what has always been present. The ancient Vedic seers understood that spiritual wisdom must be lived to be transformative. Knowledge without application remains merely intellectual. It's the integration of these practices into daily life that creates lasting vibrational elevation. The Upanishads weren't meant to be merely studied, but embodied, becoming a living wisdom that transforms your entire being. This integration begins with establishing a daily sadhana, spiritual practice, that incorporates elements we've explored. This doesn't require hours of meditation or complex rituals. Even 15 minutes each morning can create a powerful foundation for maintaining an elevated vibration throughout your day. A balanced sadhana might include 5 minutes of pranayama to awaken and balance your energy, 5 minutes of mantra recitation to align your vibration with higher frequencies, and 5 minutes of meditation to establish centered awareness. The key is consistency rather than duration. The Katha Upanishad uses the metaphor of rubbing 2 sticks together to create fire. Continuous friction eventually produces flame. Similarly, regular practice creates the conditions for vibrational transformation, even if each individual session seems small. Beyond formal practice, the true art of vibrational mastery lies in bringing conscious awareness to ordinary moments. The Isha Upanishad teaches that the entire universe is permeated by divine consciousness. This understanding transforms every experience into an opportunity for communion with higher frequencies. You can integrate this wisdom by using transitions in your day as moments of conscious breathing. Silently recite a mantra while waiting in line or commuting. Practice gratitude before meals. Set an intention to see the sacred in everyday encounters. These simple practices weave elevated awareness into the fabric of daily life. The Bhagavad Gita, expanding on Upanishadic wisdom, offers the practice of seeing the divine in all beings. This shift in perception instantly elevates your vibration by aligning with the fundamental unity beneath apparent diversity. Modern life presents unique challenges to maintaining an elevated vibration. Digital technology, while offering unprecedented connectivity, can also fragment attention and expose you to lower vibrational influences. The ancient wisdom offers guidance here too. Practice viveka, about what you allow into your awareness. This doesn't mean withdrawing from the world. The Upanishads teach the concept of jivan mukti, liberation while living. This state isn't achieved by escaping challenges, but by meeting them with expanded awareness. Each difficulty becomes an opportunity to practice maintaining your elevated vibration amid changing circumstances. Remember that vibrational elevation isn't a linear journey but a spiral path. There will be times when you feel your energy drop despite your best efforts. The Vedic tradition offers the practice of Sakshi Bhava, witness consciousness, for these moments. By observing your experience without judgment, you create space for natural rebalancing. The ultimate teaching of the Upanishads regarding vibration is both simple and profound. Your true nature is Sat Chitananda, existence, consciousness, and bliss. This isn't a distant goal, but your fundamental reality. The practices we've explored are simply removing the veils that obscure this truth, allowing your natural radiance to shine forth. As you continue your journey of vibrational elevation, remember that you're not alone. You stand in a lineage of seekers stretching back thousands of years, all discovering the same timeless truth, that through conscious practice, you can transform your energetic signature and experience the fullness of your divine nature. What one practice from this ancient wisdom will you commit to incorporating into your daily life? How might consistent application of these techniques transform not only your personal vibration, but your contribution to the collective field? The ancient rishis would remind us that the highest teaching isn't found in words, but in direct experience. The true measure of wisdom isn't knowledge, but transformation. May these practices serve as doorways to your own experiential understanding of the infinite potential that resides within you. What insights from this ancient wisdom resonate most deeply with your own experience? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's create a virtual sangha of support for our collective vibrational elevation.